Okay, as you can see, there's my audience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's begin. Cigarette smoking is responsible for more than 480,000 deaths per year in the US, including an estimate of 41,000 deaths from secondhand smoke exposure. Oops. This is about 1 in 5 deaths annually, or 1,300 deaths every day. Nicotine is an addictive drug that is found in cigarettes, and it causes smokers to keep smoking. A person who is addicted needs a certain amount of nicotine in their body to feel normal. And the amount of nicotine they need to feel normal is determined on how much smoke they are willing to inhale. It does not matter what type of cigarette. Cigarettes contain dangerous chemicals like tar, which is stick and brown and stains in teeth, fingernails, and lung tissue. Carbon monoxide, which is an odorless gas that is fatal in large doses because it takes place oxygen in the blood, which means less oxygen to the brain, heart, muscles, and organs. Hydrogen cyanide, which stops lung clearing system from working properly, which dangerous tobacco smoke can build inside the lungs. Free radicals, which are highly reactive chemicals that can damage the heart, muscles, and blood vessels. Dangerous metals like arsenic, cadmium, and lead can be found on cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes causes damage to many organs and systems to the body, like your respiratory system. An example would be reducing lung function and breathlessness due to swelling and narrowing of the lung airways. The circulatory system, an example will be raising in blood pressure and heart rate. The immune system, an example will be more severe and longer lasting illness. The sexual organs, an example will be reducing fertility in both men and women. There are many ways to quit smoking, but I found one that I found interesting, which is 5 steps quitting. This first step is to tell your friends and family that today is your quit day and ask them for support for the first days and weeks. Make sure you are specific on how you want to be supported. Step 2 is to get all the support you need, like creating your own quit plan or finding a quit plan that can work out for you. You can seek a doctor or even a pharmacist. Step 3 is to stay busy. Find positive activities like going to a movies, chew gum, work out, get out of the house, hang out with non-smokers, friends. Find something that can help you control your feeling of smoking. Step 4 is to avoid smoking triggers. Throwing away your cigarettes, ashtrays, lighters can help. Step 5 is to stay positive but vigilant. Quitting is difficult, but it does not hurt to stay positive. Don't beat yourself up. Try to reward yourself for being smoke-free for 24 hours, like eating a cake or something. In less than 20 minutes after your last cigarette, your heart rate will already start increasing. Less than 20 minutes after your last cigarette, your heart rate will already start drop back towards normal levels. After 2 hours, your heart rate and blood pressure will decrease to near normal levels. After 12 hours, the carbon monoxide in your body decreases to lower levels and your blood oxygen increases to normal. After 1 day, your risk for heart attack will already begin to drop. After 2 days, your ability to smell and taste is enhanced. After 3 days, nicotine will be completely out of your body. After 3 weeks, your circulation and lung function will improve, making breathing easier. 1 to 9 months, your lungs will begin to repair, and in a year, your risk for heart disease is lowered by 50%. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, cigarette smoking is responsible for more than 480,000 deaths per year in the U.S., including an estimate of 41,000 deaths resulting from second-hand exposure. This is about 1 in 5 deaths annually, or 1,300 deaths daily. Okay, thank you guys for your patience. Thank you.